This is Faith. Hi, this is Faith, and I'm sitting here in beautiful Sedona, Arizona. Wanted to do a short video on how to use Social Graph when, as an entrepreneur or business owner, you want to connect with more clients and potential customers. People that you feel like you'll have a good connection with, have a common interest. The cool thing you can do with Social Graph is you can actually target by geographics, male, female, married, single, also by interest, things that they're interested in. You can target people that are already entrepreneurial, people that are into online marketing, people in the network marketing, people that love photography, you name it, the sky's the limit. It's a really powerful tool if you use it properly. So I'm going to show you, and let me go ahead over here to the screen share function. And I'm going to go ahead and click on my Facebook page and start screen share. Okay, so let me actually get over to that page. Oh my God, we've got a picture of a gun here. Okay, so I'm going to shut these down here because they're just going to be distracting, these messages. So you'll notice I'm on my news feed here. Over here is my profile page. The profile page is where your name and all your information, and this is where you make posts. You can also make posts from your news feed page, or also known as a home page. However, I like to usually do it for my profile page. I don't know why, that's just a habit I've gotten into. But how do we use Social Graph, and what is Social Graph? Social Graph was designed by Zuckerberg and the team with Facebook to really bring together all the demographics that we fill in our profile pages with Facebook. Let me just show you that real quick. Go back to my page here, and you'll notice in my About Me section, there's quite a bit of information about me here. And I've included websites and where I live, where I went to school, the fact that I'm self-employed, and this creates a profile on me, hence the name profile. And so Facebook said, well, why not, this is all about connecting with people with common interests, goals, desires, that kind of thing. So why not create something called Social Graph, which takes this information and disseminates it in such a way that you're going to be put in the driver's seat of connecting with people with complementary interests. So I would say here, people who love entrepreneurship. Let's see if I can spell this. There we go. Okay, we'll see if it's going to actually give us what we want here. Okay, so these are people that love entrepreneurship. Obviously, the first people you're going to see when you put in a search, and again, this is a search bar, and this search bar is on every page on Facebook. So no matter what page you're on, you're going to find it. So I put here people who like entrepreneurship. The first people you're going to see are people that you're already connected to as friends on Facebook, okay? It just gives you a nice convenient way to scroll down and connect with them. However, I think some of us want to expand our network to people that we don't already know. So over here you have this really cool function. It says you're more than 1,000 people in this category. Obviously, I have a lot of people on Facebook that are entrepreneurs. We can decide, well, I want to talk to females. And perhaps I want to talk to females that are married. There's really no benefit to being married or not married. It's just part of it, you're looking for areas that you can connect on. Current city, I'm going to go to Salt Lake. Let's see if I can get Salt Lake in here. This is going to first pull up areas that it thinks that would be of interest to me. It looks at where I live in Sedona, Arizona, so you can see Sedona, Arizona here, but I don't want to really go to Sedona, Arizona. I'm going to go to a different area, and I'm going to put in Salt Lake City, Utah. There we go. So there's Salt Lake City, Utah. And I think that's enough. So that's really what I wanted to do. We have female, married, not concerned about who the employer is. I'm really looking for more entrepreneurial individuals. But Salt Lake City, now why Salt Lake City? Well, it is a very entrepreneurial area in Utah, and there are a lot of network marketing companies there. So your chances of connecting with other people with similar interests, if you're in the network marketing field or internet marketing or anything that's related to that, Again, this could be for any kind of business. You could be involved in, like say you had a bike shop. So you could use Social Graph to connect with people that love to bicycle, that love biking and touring and mountain biking and all those kinds of things. But again, we're going to look at more entrepreneurial things in this particular example. So I have Kathy here. She's a brand ambassador for Fitfluential at Fitfluential. Okay, don't really know what that is, but she looks really neat. I'm going to go over here to my email. I'm going to cut and paste a little message that I've pre-typed up, and let me just tell you what that is. That is, I'm reaching out to other entrepreneurs on Facebook, especially individuals who have a passion for network marketing. I've been an active professional in network marketing for 35 years. Again, you have to tell your own story. I know some of the best friends I've created are in our profession. I look forward to learning more about you and sharing resources and ideas. If you are open, reach out to me as well. Okay, so there we go. So I'm going to just go ahead and copy that. And I'm sorry I didn't do the screen share on that particular piece, but you'll see it here as I go to this page. So I'm not going to add them as a friend, because if you add too many friends, you could go to Facebook jail, and that is not a fun experience. So you do not want to do that. You just want to go ahead and message them. And again, I'm only going to do one of these because I've done a lot of messaging tonight already, and I don't want to create any problems. There's algorithms that Facebook uses, and I would recommend maybe doing 25 of these in the morning, 25 in the evening. You could do as many as 50, but you might be pushing the envelope, so you might want to be more conservative than that. But I think a solid 50 per day is really a great idea. Just break it up. Again, what Facebook algorithms look at is they want to look at natural behavior, and doing 50 of these in a row is not exactly natural behavior. But you can get away with 20 to 25 at a time, and it's not going to take you a lot of time. I mean, I literally did close to 50 in 5-10 minutes, and actually got one person that responded right away, which was amazing. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and send that. And like I said, I'm not going to do any more because I don't want to have any issues, since I've done quite a few tonight. So what I've done here is I sent a direct message to Kathy. However, you need to be aware, if you're not already friends with that individual, it will go to their other box. So the downside is they may not see it, because a lot of people don't check their other box. So here you're playing the numbers, and you just have to do enough of it, but not too much at any one time, but be consistent. If you did 50 a day, 25 in the morning, 25 in the evening, you're going to be in great shape, because if you do that Monday through Friday, as an example, that's quite a few. You're looking at 50 times 5, right? So that's 250 right there, and times 4 weeks in the month, and you've really hit some pretty high numbers there. And you are going to run across people that do check your other box, amazingly enough. Again, this is just one way to reach out, but it does allow you to be a little bit more targeted in your approach. So that is really cool. Let me go over to my other browser now and get back on this recording here. Okay, so I'm going to take it off screen share. And here we go. And here we are. So that's more of a generic approach. You can be more specific with your business. With one business, I knew that there was a company opening happening in Puerto Rico, so I went ahead and targeted people that were a fan, that were related to, they were interested in the subject matter of this company, and that they live in Puerto Rico. So I was able to do that, and that's a great way to niche it down and get real specific with certain groups of people. But the person that owns a bike shop, people that love to cycle, people who love the mountain bike, again, you can target specific areas. And you do so much better by doing that. Target certain cities in the U.S., you could target other parts of the world. If your company is opening into a new country, I would always, as you know, the company's opening into certain countries, you want to go ahead and start doing that, because you just never know who you're going to connect with and how that could open up a lot of doors, who they may introduce you to. They always say it's not who you know, but who they know knows, and who those people know. But you got to start the ball rolling in the right direction, and this is an easy way to do it. Again, be sure not to do too many at one time. Remember that to pre-write what you're going to copy and paste in people's message box, you don't need to directly say hello Joe, because that's just time consuming and you really are playing the numbers here. So hopefully that was helpful for everyone, and I'll be doing a lot of other videos as I pick up all these great tips. And a lot of them are free and they just take a little sweat equity. And if you're just consistent, the world is your oyster, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks, everyone.